Hi Libra, welcome. This is your June 2020 tarot card reading. I'm Chrissy. Thank you guys for joining me. Hope all is well with everybody, and happy June to all. Okay, so let's go into your reading. It seems to me that let's just go through from the beginning. Um, it seems to me like it's been quite chaotic for you a little bit. You know, the Five of Wands is the driving energy on the underlining energy. Coming out of May and into the month, it just feels like you're getting forward, but it hasn't been quite easy this month. I think that some things you're holding really tight and close to the vest, as far as like trying to release and let go of what maybe some of your belief systems are not with what's really going on, I think, collectively, maybe. And I think some of you it may be just a little bit pissed off about it, right? So you feel very contained coming into the first week of June, like things they're not going the way you really might want them to be going. Overall, the energy is good, but it's time to take it, like, to heal whatever has been kind of holding you back or holding you down, to really release any obstacles or challenges that you've been coming out of May with. You know, June is going to be a month of, lunar eclipse, solar eclipses. The energy is Sun in Gemini type energy. There's a duality to it. And I just want to say, the Gemini energy health-wise is, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers, the bones in those areas, the nervous system. So if you feel yourself a little bit misaligned or feel like you're being so contained that the collective is kind of weighing down on you, because that can happen, like it's thinking too much, into, whatever it might be. It can be open to a subject, open to all kinds of energy. But the main thing I think for you in this reading is to balance the energy, to accept a time where you can kind of rejuvenate, feel a little bit more relaxed and not so much worry, even with, the pandemic and everything around it, depending on where you live. We do have the equinox for summer coming in, and I feel like some of the chaos for you is rules and regulations for this month. I feel like it's holding you down or holding you back. So it's really about, for you this month, Libra, mindset. What are you thinking about? What you're thinking about, you're bringing about. And that might be locking you up either way. Either you really want to move forward and expand, and you want everyone else to do that too, or you want to contain and not really come out of that place of what you feel confined to. So I hope that somewhat makes sense. But what I do want you to know right here is that you're healing maybe some betrayal, you're healing some untruths that have been brought upon you. You're healing kind of that way of being. And I think financially it's all good. I think finances for you, it's you're maintaining and just doing. I feel like anybody that you might have given loans to or helped out could be a little bit of a tough energy this month to maybe keep thinking about that, for those of you who maybe have had to help somebody. But I do feel as though that you're going to come through and back from maybe, your own priorities. Like, what are your own priorities? List them out. I feel like maybe you lost your way as far as the priority goes. You could have been like really kind of abandoning certain projects with the 9 coming in, and you feel very unsettled with it. Or maybe you are in that slumber and you're feeling like you need to come out, prioritize, and really put your shit back together. Like, start getting your stuff back together and coming out of that slumber space so that you can think positive and the mind goes forward, other than feeling that chaoticness. Like, you could be slipping in and out of those moods. Gemini Sun for you, Libra, is very another air sign, but it feels to me like it's really connecting to you astrologically, because Gemini has that dual sense of the mind. So this month it's going to be thinking about like the new mind, thinking about the truths, the things that are coming through for you that, you know, you might have all you need, but there might be things you're thinking about or procrastinating on. So it's to really get the balance, and you're going to come into your balance. So if someone has betrayed you, if someone, something, some job, some area where this resonates has been betrayal to you that has pissed you off, you got to work through kind of logically that emotional place to really balance out the energy. And you can do this, you know, you can do this to get back to your compassionate, kind, nurturing self, to bring yourself back to, you know, maybe meditating, feeling good, having some work that you're doing, inner work done, so that you feel really good on the outer place of what you've been going through. So it's all good here. I just feel like you kind of got caught and held back or held down. And I think you're going to come into the month of June feeling some of that anguish. So for those of you who are feeling a little bit kind of behind it, or kind of mad about everything that's taken place, any challenges that you might have had, any areas of competition, you're going to feel that it's working out. You do have the Temperance card here, and by the third week of June, you should be able to balance that, maybe not hyperactivity, but that thought process that you should be feeling good by the third week of June. That's how I want to kind of put that across. Because I don't want you to get stuck in betrayals or what someone said or how somebody's acting. Because it's time for you to come out and like release the change that kind of holds you down. Get out for some physical exercise. Really feel that routine kicking in. Maybe something you put on hold, somebody you put on hold. And it's time now to like really pick up the charge and really get going to your own keen sense of reality, your own truth that you speak, and find that compassionate, good place, and also rejuvenate for you too. You also have the Courage and Strength card here. So there's a new change coming through, that you've really done the work of the challenges that have been in the past, and you have all the courage, the loyalty, the determination, something sparking your interest by the last week of June. And even though other things might be set aside or down, this is for you to really kind of come out of that place of putting the mind where it needs to go. What you think about, again, you bring about, right? So I think there is some activation, like things are gonna be really getting going for you. And this is a time where you really want to bring in the balance, the, you know, physically, financially, spiritually, and emotionally. It's like you're done with the chaos. You're done with people kind of giving you maybe a hard time, or I feel like some Libras have lent money out and it's very difficult. So it's to really work through the energy, both emotionally, mentally, so that physically you can figure this out. You can align in a better way. That puts you on a way of really taking care of what you need to take care of for you. So don't worry so much about other people. Just put forth your projects, the things that you want to do, the things that you can get done within a day. But I do urge you to maybe get out in nature a little bit, do some things that you can do to really release some of the physical body, and so it enables you to bring in some creativity, and, you know, honor the energy of your auric field, maybe some yoga, some light exercise. Get out there, take a walk, and breathe some good fresh air. Let's take a look at your animal spirit. The guidance for the month for you is Pig Spirit, which he's so cute. You know, look at how cute he is. I love the circle in the middle of his third eye. So that's really jumping out to me. So it's to open up the, you know, to see correctly, to be able to see with clarity for you for this month. Take a quick look at the book. It's card number 47. So there's some security issues and things that you really want to have compassion and kindness and nourishment for yourself, right? And even for the mind, right? The logical mind, the thinking mind. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at your guidance. Okay, you received the pig spirit, and it appears to remind you of the right use of intelligence, a gift we all have, and that is meant to be used with love, compassion, and discernment. Intelligence means recognizing the value of intuition, partnered with the smarts and common sense, which leads you to intelligent solutions. When pig spirit appears, you are called to respect your analytical mind and use it for the highest and lightest of good, that all facts must be considered even when they do not fit what you know already. Spirit blesses you with the wisdom to nudge you into the open-minded, thoughtful dialogue, whether with others or internally, as you mull over ideas and what you have come to understand. You are very intelligent and capable of clear-minded thinking. So that's very important here. Clear-minded. So get in nature and try to work things through. Routine, new exercise plan, new eating habits. This is in the reading is going to bring through some of this so that you can capture the clarity you need. Okay. The clear-minded thinking will be shaped by wisdom and have accumulated an intuition that will tell you when you have more learning to do, because not all the facts are in. Now is a time that your decision-making powers are reliable. For you, you are in alignment with the pig spirit, and it's a keen intelligence, which I like because I feel like some Libras are kind of pissed off and mad about certain things that may be taking place collectively or within the family or other people. And maybe you don't believe in some of it. Maybe you're not feeling it. But either way, you have to kind of move the energy so that you can align with clear thinking patterns so that you can make really good decisions for yourself going forward. And, the chaos is kind of coming to a point where it's lifting for you, and bringing through some much needed maybe time alone, yes, but in the 4, that's always about security and what you need for your basic needs and being sure you're going to be okay. Some of you are coming through with the Lover's card. So relationships are up at hand for the month of June for you too. Okay, there could have been for some of you some issues with relationships and things that you really hold close to your vest and kind of feeling like you're coming across one way but feeling something else, a little anger or something coming through there. So it's okay, it's all good, it'll work through, but you got to do the work to work that through. So all is good, and you're working through some challenging energy, and you got this, right? You'll be able to do this, move forward, release what doesn't serve you, get out, take a walk, get into a routine, and don't worry about everyone else. Just worry about what you need to do for you, because I think that's where it lands for you for this month of June. Okay, everybody, have a great month. I'll hopefully see you all next month. And if anyone like a private session, of course, I will leave my email in the description box below. And if anyone like to join me on Patreon, that's a weekly card pick every week in your inbox. It's a few dollars a month. And if you'd like to join me on that, I will leave that below also. So you guys take care. Thank you for subscribing, sharing, liking my video. Truly do appreciate it. Be well, be safe. Talk soon.